one of my warriors to have excellent weapons. My hammer only rings for you, Queen!
Long live the Queen! Silver Moon forever!
Elder, something big has happened in the north.
Has that fool Arthur embarrassed self again?
Leona, she's not dead! Not only is she not dead, she alone made 500 of the North's black-armored soldiers kneel. What did you say? The intelligence was wrong. She's not dead. Tombclaw was also killed by her. She's now the queen of the entire wasteland.
She not only isn't dead, but she's also learned to utilize it. That failed product that should have been destroyed. The primordial bloodline is a forbidden zone for the gods. A plague that overturns the world. It must not be allowed to grow wantlessly in an out-of-controlled vessel. It seems it's time to take action personally and thoroughly erase this seed along with the fertile soil beneath her greets.
The kingdom had finally found peace, or so Queen Leona believed. But far beyond the northern mountains, Tombclaw was still alive, barely breathing, consumed by hatred. After narrowly escaping death, Tombclaw disappeared into the forbidden ruins where he formed an alliance with the Dark Elder, Valerius, a man feared even by kings. Together, they made a vow. Queen Leona must fall. Back inside the kingdom, another danger was already growing, not outside the walls, but within them. Gray, one of Queen Leona's most trusted warriors, had secretly turned against her. Ever since Leona removed him as chief commander and crowned Kyle instead, jealousy consumed him. To the kingdom, Kyle was brave. To Gray, Kyle was the thief who stole his destiny. So night after night, Gray secretly delivered the kingdom's information to Elder Valerius. Troop movements, defense routes, hidden entrances, everything. But betrayal never stays hidden forever. One evening, while returning from Valerius's camp, Gray was spotted by the mysterious shirtless wolf. The warrior followed him through the forest and uncovered the horrifying truth. Gray had betrayed the Wolf Queen. The next morning, the kingdom gathered in silence. Queen Leona stood before Gray with rage in her eyes. Despite years of loyalty, betrayal could not be forgiven. Gray was banished from the kingdom forever. But Leona had no idea it was already too late. The moment Gray reached Valerius, the Elder unleashed hell. Over 1 million dark soldiers marched toward the Wolf Kingdom. The skies turned black. The forests burned. Sacred plants were destroyed. Entire villages vanished overnight. And despite Kyle and the warriors fighting with everything they had, the enemy overwhelmed them. Queen Leona was captured, dragged in chains before Tombclaw and Elder Valerius. But these were no ordinary chains. They were ancient magic chains, forged to suppress wolf blood. The more Leona struggled, the weaker she became. Valerius tortured her using cursed spears and dark magic rods. Every scream echoed across the ruined kingdom, and hidden deep inside the underground chambers. Cinder watched everything, helpless, broken, furious, until finally, Cinder did something no one expected. Using forbidden fire magic, she forged a weapon unlike anything the world had ever seen. A weapon capable of breaking any object, any armor, any chain, anything. When Kyle, Seraphina, and the shirtless wolf saw the weapon, they were speechless. This wasn't just a weapon, it was hope. But then something strange happened. The weapon rejected everyone, except one person, the shirtless wolf. The weapon had chosen him, and at that moment, they knew he was the only one capable of saving the queen. Meanwhile, far away in the eastern lands, Alpha Arthur learned that Queen Leona had been captured. His fury shook the mountains. Without hesitation, Arthur marched alone into Valerius' fortress, and what followed was pure chaos. Arthur battled Tombclaw with terrifying strength. The fortress trembled, soldiers were torn apart. Even Elder Valerius struggled against him. For the first time, Tombclaw realized Arthur might actually kill them both. But during the battle, the impossible happened. The shirtless wolf arrived, holding Cinder's weapon. While Arthur kept Tombclaw distracted, the shirtless wolf rushed toward Queen Leona, and with one strike, shattered the magic chains. The entire prison exploded with energy. Queen Leona was free. The kingdom warriors roared with victory. Kyle smiled. Seraphina cried with relief. Even Cinder could barely believe it worked. But victory lasted only a moment, because while everyone celebrated Leona's escape, Valerius made his final move. Alpha Arthur was ambushed from behind, captured, and dragged deep into the cursed forest. There, he was chained to the legendary blood tree using ancient marine chains said to drain the power of immortal wolves. Now the kingdom faces an impossible choice. Will Queen Leona risk everything to save Arthur, Or will she reclaim her destroyed kingdom before Valerius launches another war? And what secret power is truly hidden inside the shirtless wolf? Part 3 changes everything. Subscribe and prepare for the war they tried to hide.